Now for the rest of the charts, you will be instructed what is to be done and you are going to make those charts on your own. By practicing this way, you will remember your learnings for a very long time. Also, remember that I am there to help you. So just try it out yourself, and if you need any help, drop a question in the discussion forum and I'll help you. So let's save this previous report. We can rename this report as COVID report. And now we can open a new report. Once you open a new report, you can name that new report as my assignment. And for the data sources, there will be several CSV files in the resource zip file that you would have downloaded by now. If not, in the second lecture of this course, you can download a zip file which contains the resource files. So download it and unzip it to access the files in it. For this lecture, you are going to use the time series.csv file. Add this as a data source to your new report. Remember to check the data source by going to Manage Data Sources option here. So in this data, we have 4 fields. One is the year field. This is the time dimension. It starts from 1953 and it goes down to 2000. The other 3 are the contribution of the 3 products, shirts, pants and others, to the company's total revenue. So this first row means that in the year 1953, 43.5% of the total revenue was from selling shirts. 53.9% was from pants and 2.5% was from other products. We want to plot these 3 metrics over time and see how the contribution of each has changed over time. Now because one of the axes has time dimensions, this is why such a plot is called a time series plot. The time dimension can be years, months, days, hours, even seconds, but it will be time. We use time series plots to see trends or patterns in the metrics over time. Now you can see what you have to draw. You have to add a time series chart. There are 3 options here. You have to select the first time series chart. And in this chart, you have to plot the 3 metrics, shirts, pants and others, and give the dimension as year. But remember that since you are plotting a time series, you should have one field with date and time dimensions. So if you go to your Manage Added Data Sources and edit the time series.csv data source, you have to select the date and time year YYY option here so that Data Studio knows that this field is a date and time field. And when you draw a time series plot, it will automatically understand that the dimension has to be the year column. Now when you plot the 3 metrics, you can see the time series of these 3. This Dark blue line is for shirts. Shirts earlier had lower contribution to the total sales, but over the years, the contribution of shirts have increased, whereas the contribution of pants have decreased. If you look at the other products, they are showing a slow gradual increase over time. So this is a plot of three metrics over time, and you can see the trend in these three metrics in this single chart. The next time series plot that you can draw is a spark line. Spark line is the second option in the time series charts. In spark line, time dimension will be same. For metric, pick only one of the series. Here I have chosen pants. To understand the difference between a normal time series and spark line, you have to make it small. A normal time series graph does not look good when we make it small. So if I take this and try to make it as small as that previous one, you can see that because of the axis and axis labels and legends, this graph does not look good. But because a spark line does not have any axis or legends, etc., you can easily make it small. So if you want to show the trend of a metric in a small area, you can use a spark line. The third type of time series is a smooth time series. Well, in a lot of cases, these values do not change suddenly. So for example, from 1983 to 1984, the change would not be this instantaneous. You will not see a sharp peak. So to show a gradual change in the values over time, you can plot a smooth time series plot. In our data, although the changes are not very sharp, but you can clearly see that the tip of this curve here is less pointy and it is more smooth than this curve. So these are the three graphs you have to make. You can pause the video here, add the time series CSV file as data source and make these three graphs. Let me know if you face any difficulty, but I believe that there should not be any problem. See you in the next video.